Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you today to remind you of the incredible power that exists when God is up to something. You see, in our lives, we often face moments that seem chaotic, moments that leave us questioning our path and our purpose. But I want you to understand that these moments are not mere coincidences, they are divine orchestrations leading you to something greater. When God is up to something, it's a time of anticipation. You might feel like you're in a storm, but remember, storms do not last forever. They come to cleanse, to renew, and to prepare you for what lies ahead. Just as the caterpillar must struggle to emerge as a butterfly, your struggles are shaping you into a more profound version of yourself. Embrace this anticipation. It's a signal that change is on the horizon. That change is often heralded by a sense of discomfort, a stirring deep within that whispers to us that something is on the horizon. In life, we sometimes find ourselves in situations that feel chaotic or overwhelming, where uncertainty reigns and clarity seems elusive. But in those very moments of struggle, we must cultivate a profound understanding. This is not merely a random occurrence. This is the prelude to transformation. When God is up to something, it often begins with a shift, a disruption that calls us to pay attention, to be alert, and to open our hearts to the possibilities that await us. Consider the story of the caterpillar. It spends its early life munching on leaves, seemingly content in its existence. But when the time is right, it enters a cocoon, a place of darkness and confinement. Inside that cocoon, a miraculous transformation takes place, unseen to the outside world. The caterpillar is not merely resting, it is undergoing a metamorphosis. When the time is finally right, it emerges not just as a butterfly, but as a symbol of beauty and freedom. That initial struggle within the cocoon is essential for the butterfly's wings to develop strength. It's a poignant reminder that our struggles, too, are vital in shaping who we are meant to become. In our own lives, we often resist change. We cling to familiarity, even when it may not serve us well. But when God is up to something, we must recognize that this is a divine nudge, pushing us beyond our comfort zones. Perhaps you've been in a job that feels stagnant, or a relationship that no longer nourishes your spirit. Maybe you've encountered loss that has left you feeling adrift. In those moments, it's natural to feel fear, to question your path, and to seek the security of the known. Yet it is in these very moments that God is often working behind the scenes, crafting a new beginning tailored just for you. Anticipation of change can be exhilarating, yet it can also be daunting. The key lies in how we respond to that stirring. Instead of retreating into fear or doubt, we must embrace a mindset of expectation. Understand that when God is at work, it is an invitation to trust in something greater than ourselves. It's an opportunity to let go of what no longer serves us and to make space for what is to come. Embrace the uncertainty as an essential part of your journey. Every great story involves moments of tension and release. This is not to say that the path will always be easy. There will be moments of doubt, confusion, and pain. But remember, discomfort often accompanies growth. Think of a seed planted in the ground. It must break open, pushing against the weight of the soil above, before it can sprout and reach toward the light. Your struggles are like that seed pushing you to grow, to reach for something greater. The anticipation of change can ignite a fire within you, propelling you forward even when the road is steep. As you stand on the precipice of change, take a moment to reflect. What is stirring within you? What dreams have been placed in your heart? When God is up to something, He often ignites a passion that is laying dormant. You might feel a longing to pursue a new career, to start a creative project, or to step out in faith in a way you never thought possible. Listen to that inner voice. It is your guiding light in times of uncertainty. In this season of anticipation, remember that you are not alone. There are others who are also experiencing their own journeys of transformation. Connect with those around you, share your dreams and fears, and create a support network. When we lift each other up, we amplify the divine energy at work in our lives. Together, we can navigate the waves of change with grace and courage. So as you stand at the threshold of change, recognize that this is a sacred moment. When God is up to something, it's a powerful invitation to trust, to grow, and to embrace the unknown with open arms. Be willing to let go of the familiar and step boldly into the new. Your transformation is on the horizon, and with faith and anticipation, you can soar to heights you never thought possible. Embrace the journey, for it is leading you to your divine purpose. Divine timing is one of the most profound concepts we can grapple with in our lives. It requires us to recognize that there exists a larger plan, one that unfolds in ways we might not immediately comprehend. When we find ourselves waiting, whether for answers, opportunities, or healing, it can be frustrating. The world around us moves at a breakneck pace, and we are often conditioned to want immediate results. However, the essence of divine timing is rooted in patience and trust, and it teaches us that everything happens at the right moment for our personal growth and fulfillment. Think about the concept of seasons. Nature is a masterclass in divine timing. Each season has its purpose. Spring brings new growth, summer offers vitality, autumn encourages harvest, night invites, and winter invites rest and reflection. We cannot rush the seasons, they must follow their natural course. Similarly, in our lives, we may experience seasons of abundance, struggle, waiting, and preparation. Understanding that these phases are part of a greater cycle helps us appreciate the timing of our journeys. When God is up to something, it often requires us to sit in a place of uncertainty. We may feel like we are stuck in limbo, unsure of what the next step should be. This is where faith becomes our anchor. We must learn to trust that the universe is unfolding in a way that is best for us, even when we can't see the full picture. It can be a challenge to surrender control and relinquish the need for instant gratification, but that surrender is where the magic happens. It opens our hearts to possibilities that we might have overlooked if we were focused solely on our own timelines. Consider the story of many great figures throughout history, those who faced seemingly insurmountable odds and long periods of waiting before their dreams became reality. They had moments of doubt and despair, yet they remained steadfast in their belief that something greater was at play. Think of the great inventors, artists, or leaders who had to endure rejection, hardship, and long years of effort before their ideas were recognized and celebrated. Their stories remind us that divine timing often involves a journey filled with perseverance, resilience, and unwavering faith. Moreover, divine timing teaches us the value of preparation. Often when we find ourselves in a waiting period, it's not just a time of inactivity, it's an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Instead of feeling like we are wasting time, we can use this season to equip ourselves with knowledge, skills, and strength. It may be a time to reflect on our past experiences, learn from them, and refine our goals. Perhaps you've always wanted to pursue a certain career, but life took you in a different direction. While waiting for the right moment to step into that calling, use the time to network, gain new skills, or explore related interests. This preparation will position you to seize opportunities when they arise. Additionally, divine timing often involves the intersection of our lives with others. We may be waiting for our moment, but we are also part of a larger tapestry of connections. Sometimes the very people we need to meet, the doors we need to open, or the circumstances we seek are not ready until the time is right. Be open to the people who cross your path during your waiting period. They may play pivotal roles in your journey. Trust that relationships will blossom when they are meant to, and that the right collaborations will emerge at the right time. It is also essential to cultivate gratitude during these waiting periods. While it's easy to focus on what we lack or what hasn't happened yet, shifting our perspective to recognize what we do have can be transformative. Gratitude aligns our hearts with positivity and opens our minds to the blessings that are already present. It can be the lens through which we view our current circumstances, reminding us that even in moments of waiting, we can find joy and fulfillment. So as you navigate the waters of divine timing, remember that this is not a passive state, but an active journey of faith, preparation, and growth. Embrace the wait as an essential part of your story. When God is up to something, his timing is always perfect, and every moment spent in patience is one step closer to the incredible plans he has in store for you. Trust the process, remain open to the lessons, and know that you are being prepared for something extraordinary. In due time, the doors will open, and you will step into the fullness of your purpose. Preparation for purpose is a critical element of our journey through life, especially when we sense that God is up to something transformative. This preparation goes beyond mere readiness. It encompasses a holistic approach that engages our minds, hearts, and spirits. Understanding this concept allows us to align ourselves with our true calling and embrace the growth necessary to fulfill our destinies. Life often presents us with opportunities disguised as challenges. In those moments, we may feel overwhelmed or unprepared. However, it's essential to recognize that these very challenges are the catalyst for our growth. Just as athletes train rigorously to prepare for competition, we too must engage in a process of personal development. This training can take many forms, acquiring new skills, seeking knowledge, or even developing emotional resilience. The time spent honing our abilities equips us to seize the opportunities that arise when the moment is right. One of the most powerful aspects of preparation is self-reflection. In periods of waiting or uncertainty, we have the opportunity to look inward, assess our strengths and weaknesses, and clarify our goals. This introspection can be uncomfortable, as it often forces us to confront fears and insecurities. Yet it is precisely through this discomfort that we discover our true selves. We learn what ignites our passions and what holds us back. Embracing this self-awareness allows us to approach our purpose with clarity and conviction. Moreover, preparation involves cultivating a mindset of growth. This means embracing the belief that we can evolve, learn, and adapt over time. It requires us to be open to new experiences and willing to step outside our comfort zones. When we shift our perspective to view challenges as opportunities for growth, we become more resilient. Every setback becomes a lesson, every mistake a stepping stone towards success. This mindset helps us navigate the uncertainties of life with grace and determination, ensuring we are always moving forward, even when the path is not linear. Additionally, preparation for purpose often calls for building a supportive network. Surrounding ourselves with like-minded individuals can make a significant difference in our journey. These relationships provide encouragement, inspiration, and accountability. When we share our dreams and aspirations with others, we create a community of support that fuels our motivation. Collaborating with people who uplift us fosters an environment where we can learn from one another and grow together. Remember that you do not have to embark on this journey alone. The connections you build can serve as a foundation for your future success. Faith plays a crucial role in preparation as well. When we trust that God has a plan for our lives, we can approach our preparation with confidence. This faith allows us to take risks and embrace opportunities that may seem daunting. It empowers us to move forward even when we cannot see the entire path ahead. When we anchor ourselves in faith, we cultivate a sense of peace amidst uncertainty. We learn to trust that every step we take, every skill we acquire, is part of a larger tapestry woven by a divine hand. As we prepare for our purpose, we must also be willing to embrace a spirit of service. Often, our purpose is not just about our personal ambitions, but about how we can contribute to the lives of others. Engaging in acts of kindness, mentoring those around us, or volunteering in our communities can profoundly enrich our lives. Serving others allows us to tap into our unique gifts and talents, reminding us that our purpose is intertwined with the well-being of those we encounter. This service-oriented mindset fosters gratitude and humility, essential components of a fulfilling life. Finally, it is important to recognize that preparation is a continuous journey. There may be moments when we feel ready to step into our purpose, only to find that further preparation is required. This is not a failure, rather, it is an opportunity for continued growth. Life is dynamic, and our understanding of our purpose may evolve over time. Embrace this evolution and be open to new possibilities. Allow yourself the grace to adapt and change course as needed. So as you navigate the journey of preparation for your purpose, remember that every experience, both good and challenging, is shaping you for what lies ahead. Engage deeply with this process, trust in your abilities, and remain open to the divine guidance that surrounds you. When the time comes, you will be ready to step into your purpose with confidence, equipped with the knowledge and resilience needed to fulfill your calling. Embrace this journey of preparation as a vital part of your life's narrative, knowing that God is indeed up to something remarkable. In the face of uncertainty and fear, choosing faith over fear becomes a powerful declaration of our commitment to trust in a greater plan. When we sense that God is up to something in our lives, it can stir a whirlwind of emotions, including doubt, anxiety, and confusion. Yet it is in these moments of turbulence that our faith can serve as a lifeline, guiding us through the storms and reminding us of the hope that lies ahead. Embracing faith over fear is not merely a passive act, it is a conscious decision to align our thoughts and actions with a belief in something greater than ourselves. Fear is a natural human emotion, and it often arises in response to the unknown. When faced with challenges or changes, we may feel paralyzed by the what-ifs that flood our minds. What if I fail? What if I find it not good enough? What if I miss my opportunity? These questions can become a barrier that prevents us from taking the necessary steps forward. However, faith invites us to flip the script. Instead of allowing fear to dictate our actions, we can choose to focus on the possibilities that lie within uncertainty. Faith encourages us to replace those negative narratives with affirmations of potential resilience and growth. The process of cultivating faith requires intentionality. It begins with recognizing the moments in our lives when we have overcome obstacles before. Reflect on past experiences where you faced fear but chose to move forward anyway. Maybe you took a leap of faith in a new job, ended a relationship that was no longer healthy, or spoke out for what you believed in despite the risks. Each of these instances can serve as a testament to your ability to confront fear with faith. By recalling these victories, you build a reservoir of strength that you can draw upon in times of uncertainty. Moreover, faith is often nurtured through community. Surrounding ourselves with individuals who share our beliefs can bolster our courage and remind us that we are not alone. In moments of doubt, the encouragement of others can be invaluable. When we witness the faith of those around us, it ignites a spark within us to push through our own fears. This shared journey fosters an environment where vulnerability and authenticity can thrive, allowing us to lean on one another for support. Remember, community is not just about being surrounded by people, it's about creating connections that uplift and inspire. In addition, we must engage in practices that strengthen our faith. Prayer, meditation, and reflection can help center our thoughts and anchor us amidst the chaos. These practices allow us to reconnect with our inner selves and with God, fostering a deeper sense of trust. When we take the time to cultivate our spiritual lives, we create space for clarity and peace. It is in these quiet moments that we often receive guidance and reassurance, reminding us that we are part of a larger narrative that is unfolding perfectly. It's also essential to confront the root causes of our fears. Often fear stems from a lack of understanding or a preconceived notion of failure. Take the time to unpack these feelings. Ask yourself, what is at the core of your fears? By addressing them head on, you can begin to dismantle the barriers they create. This process allows you to redefine your relationship with fear, transforming it from an enemy into a teacher. When we learn from our fears, we can approach challenges with a sense of curiosity rather than dread. Choosing faith over fear also means embracing the unknown with open arms. The journey of life is filled with unpredictability, and while we may desire certainty, it is often in the unknown that we find the greatest opportunities for growth. Embracing uncertainty allows us to remain flexible and adaptable, qualities that are essential when God is moving in our lives. Instead of fearing the unknown, we can choose to view it as an adventure, a space where new possibilities can emerge. As we navigate the complexities of life, let us remember that faith does not mean the absence of fear. Rather, it means acknowledging fear and choosing to move forward regardless. It means trusting that we are being guided towards something meaningful, even if we cannot see the entire path ahead. Faith empowers us to take bold steps, knowing that we are supported by a divine force that desires the best for us. Ultimately, when God is up to something, choosing faith over fear is a transformative act. It enables us to rise above our circumstances, to pursue our dreams, and to embrace the journey with confidence. As we cultivate our faith and lean into it, we create a powerful shift in our lives, paving the way for the extraordinary outcomes that await us. Embrace this call to faith, knowing that the most beautiful chapters of your story are often written in the moments when you choose to trust rather than doubt. The significance of community and support during transformative periods in our lives cannot be overstated. When we sense that God is up to something, it often coincides with moments of change, uncertainty, and growth. These times can feel overwhelming, and having a strong network of supportive individuals around us can make all the difference. The relationships we cultivate during these pivotal moments provide us with strength, encouragement, and perspective, guiding us through the challenges we face. Community is more than just a group of people. It's a space where we find belonging, understanding, and shared experiences. When we encounter struggles or uncertainties, it's easy to retreat into isolation, believing that we must navigate our journeys alone. However, it is often in these moments that we most need the support and wisdom of others. Sharing our experiences and vulnerabilities with those we trust creates an environment where healing and trade and growth can flourish. It reminds us that we are not alone in our challenges and that others have walked similar paths. Consider the power of sharing our stories. Each of us carries a unique narrative filled with trials and triumphs. When we open up about our struggles, we create connections that can inspire and uplift those around us. Perhaps you faced a challenge that seemed insurmountable, only to find that someone in your circle has navigated a similar experience. Your story can provide hope and encouragement, demonstrating that it is possible to overcome obstacles and emerge stronger on the other side. This exchange of stories fosters a sense of solidarity and reminds us that we are part of a larger tapestry of human experience. In addition to sharing our stories, actively seeking support from others is vital. This can take many forms: joining a faith-based group, participating in community service, or engaging with friends and family who uplift us. These connections can be particularly valuable during times of uncertainty, as they provide a sounding board for our thoughts and feelings. When we surround ourselves with positive influences, we are more likely to maintain a hopeful outlook and take proactive steps toward our goals. The encouragement and wisdom from others can spark inspiration and fuel our motivation, especially when we are feeling discouraged. Moreover, community support can offer practical assistance during times of need. When we are faced with significant life changes, whether it's a job loss, a health crisis, or a personal loss, having people to lean on can alleviate some of the burdens we carry. Friends and family can provide not only emotional support, but also practical help, whether it's running errands, offering meals, or simply being present. These acts of kindness remind us that we are valued and cared for, reinforcing the notion that we do not have to face challenges in isolation. Another crucial aspect of community is accountability. When we share our goals and aspirations with others, we create a sense of accountability that can motivate us to take action. The people in our lives can gently nudge us toward our objectives, encouraging us to step outside our comfort zones and pursue our dreams. This accountability fosters a sense of responsibility, not just to ourselves, but to the relationships we've built. We are reminded that our journeys impact others and that we are part of a collective effort toward growth and improvement. Furthermore, engaging with a supportive community can enhance our faith. When we see others living out their beliefs and facing their challenges with courage, it can inspire us to deepen our own faith. Shared prayers, worship, and collective acts of service can strengthen our spiritual bonds and help us to stay grounded in our convictions. These communal experiences provide a framework through which we can explore our faith more deeply, encouraging us to lean into our spirituality during times of uncertainty. As we navigate the complexities of life, it's essential to be intentional about the communities we build. Seek out individuals who uplift and inspire you, those who share your values and vision for the future. Engage with those who challenge you to grow, who encourage you to push beyond your limits, and who celebrate your successes alongside you. This intentionality in building relationships creates a robust support system that can sustain you during the most challenging times. Ultimately, the power of community lies in its ability to transform our experiences. When we recognize that we are not alone in our journeys, we open ourselves to the possibility of shared strength and collective wisdom. Community and support are lifelines that enable us to navigate the uncertainties of life with confidence and resilience. Embrace the connections you have and don't hesitate to reach out for support when you need it. Together, we can face the challenges that come our way and celebrate the victories that await us. When God is up to something, remember that you have a community ready to stand by your side, offering love, encouragement, and hope every step of the way. Embracing the journey is a vital aspect of personal growth, particularly during times when we feel that God is up to something significant in our lives. Life is not merely about the destination, it is a rich tapestry woven from the experiences, lessons, and moments that shape us along the way. Understanding this truth allows us to appreciate the intricate process of transformation, even when it is fraught with challenges and uncertainties. Embracing the journey invites us to be present in each moment, to learn from our experiences, and to recognize that every step, no matter how difficult, contributes to our ultimate purpose. In our fast-paced world, it is easy to become fixated on outcomes, constantly measuring success by the milestones we achieve. We often set our sights on specific goals, believing that reaching them will bring us fulfillment and happiness. However, this goal-oriented mindset can lead to frustration and disappointment, especially when obstacles arise. When we place our entire focus on the destination, we may miss the valuable lessons that the journey offers. Embracing the journey means shifting our perspective from an outcome-based approach to one that values the experiences and growth we encounter along the way. Each stage of our journey presents opportunities for learning and self-discovery. When we face challenges, we are often pushed to tap into reserves of strength and resilience we may not have known we possessed. It is in these moments of struggle that we develop important life skills, such as problem solving, adaptability, and emotional intelligence. These skills become the foundation for our future successes. Embracing the journey means recognizing that setbacks are not failures, but rather stepping stones toward growth. Each obstacle we encounter is an invitation to rise above, to learn, and to evolve. Moreover, the journey itself is often where we find our true selves. As we navigate various experiences, we begin to uncover our values, passions, and purpose. Engaging deeply with our journey allows us to reflect on what truly matters to us. We can ask ourselves profound questions. What brings me joy? What are my core beliefs? What impact do I want to make in the world? These reflections help us align our actions with our authentic selves. Embracing the journey means honoring our unique paths and celebrating the individuality each of us brings to the world. Another important aspect of embracing the journey is the cultivation of gratitude. When we practice gratitude, we shift our focus from what is lacking to what we already have. This mindset can profoundly transform our experiences, allowing us to find joy and meaning even in challenging circumstances. Taking time to acknowledge the small victories and moments of beauty in our lives fosters a sense of appreciation for the journey it sends. Gratitude acts as a lens through which we can view our experiences, enabling us to find silver linings and lessons in every situation. Community plays a crucial role in embracing the journey as well. When we share our experiences with others, we create connections that enrich our lives. Vulnerability fosters authenticity, allowing us to be open about our struggles and triumphs. This shared journey creates a sense of belonging, reminding us that we are not alone in our experiences. The people we surround ourselves with can provide support, encouragement, and different perspectives that help us navigate our paths. Together, we can celebrate our successes and find solace in our struggles, reinforcing the idea that the journey is not just an individual endeavor, but a collective experience. As we embrace the journey, we must also cultivate patience. Personal growth is rarely linear, it often involves twists, turns, and unexpected detours. Embracing the journey means accepting that progress takes time and that it is okay to move at our own pace. In a society that often prioritizes speed and efficiency, learning to appreciate the journey's rhythm can be a radical act of self-compassion. Patience allows us to trust the process, recognizing that every moment is valuable and contributes to our growth. Furthermore, embracing the journey encourages us to be open to change. Life is inherently unpredictable, and the paths we envision for ourselves may shift as we grow and evolve. Being willing to adapt to new circumstances and opportunities can lead us to experiences we never anticipated. When we hold on too tightly to our plans, we may miss out on the beauty of serendipity, the unexpected joys that life brings our way. Embracing the journey means remaining open to the possibilities that arise, trusting that even when things don't go as planned, they can still lead us to something wonderful. Ultimately, embracing the journey is about finding meaning in the process of becoming. It is an invitation to engage fully with our lives, to savor the moments of joy and learn from the times of struggle. When we recognize that every experience contributes to our growth and purpose, we can approach life with a sense of curiosity and gratitude. Embrace the journey, knowing that it is not just about where you are going, but how you are evolving along the way. Trust that when God is up to something, the journey itself is a sacred part of the unfolding narrative of your life, leading you to a future filled with promise and possibility. As we reflect on the journey of faith, purpose, and transformation, it becomes clear that when God is up to something, it is not just about the destination we seek, but about the profound experiences we encounter along the way. We are called to embrace change, trusting in divine timing, and preparing ourselves for the purpose that lies ahead. In moments of uncertainty, choosing faith over fear empowers us to rise above challenges, supported by the community and connections that enrich our lives. Each step we take is a vital part of our growth, teaching us resilience, gratitude, and the importance of service to others. Remember, the journey is filled with lessons, each moment contributing to the tapestry of who we are becoming. It is a sacred experience, one that invites us to be present, to engage fully, and to celebrate both the struggles and triumphs. Let us carry forward the understanding that we are not alone. We walk this path together, uplifted by the strength of our relationships and the shared stories that bind us. So as you move forward, embrace the journey with an open heart. Trust that when God is at work in your life, every twist and turn is leading you toward a greater purpose. Embrace the changes, lean into the discomfort, and cherish the connections you make along the way. Your journey is a beautiful unfolding of divine potential filled with hope, promise, and the assurance that you are exactly where you need to be. Keep faith, stay engaged, and watch how your life transforms in ways you never imagined possible. Thank you. In conclusion, When God is up to something in our lives, it's an invitation to embrace every facet of the journey, every challenge, every lesson, and every moment of growth. We have explored the importance of recognizing divine timing and preparing ourselves for the purpose that awaits us. We've learned that choosing faith over fear empowers us to confront the unknown with courage and trust. In the midst of uncertainty, our community becomes a lifeline, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggles or triumphs. As we navigate this journey, let us remember that it's not solely about reaching a destination, it's about the transformation that occurs along the way. Each experience, whether joyful or difficult, contributes to the tapestry of our lives, shaping us into who we are meant to be. Embrace the process, stay open to change, and find strength in the relationships you build. So as you move forward, carry with you the understanding that every moment is an opportunity for growth. Trust in the divine plan, lean into your faith, and know that when God is at work, incredible things are unfolding. Your journey is filled with purpose and possibility, and it is yours to embrace fully. Thank you.
Was when you labels your bracelets and wheels your car is this is the end, but then that whisper is a lie, because there is a power greater than you and be found possible into reality. And I am here to remind anything, yes. Anything. God's power is limitless, boundless, and beyond anything we can fully comprehend. So beautiful. Every corner of our lives, no matter how dark or hidden we made or dim state, this is the same into existence. The power that said laid there away in the darkness, the same power that placed the stars in the sky and thought at work in your life. Think about that for a moment. The God who visited universe and carved the rivers is fully aware of our situations. This is the purport who is obeyed him in the ways.